What made a well-respected anchor to kill 100 child ranges from 6 to 16 years. After abusing sexually, he dipped them into acidic tank. After committing this shit, he said, "My count has reached 100. With the grace of God, my mission is complete. Tears roll down my cheeks. I will make sure my mission and my message reach the world. Hold your breath. This is the true story of a person lived in Pakistan. The man behind the mask. Javed Iqbal Mughal was born into a well-off family in Lahore in 1961. As the sixth of 8 children, his early life seemed unremarkable, marked by privilege and opportunity. He attended Government Islamia College and eventually ventured into business, establishing a steel recasting enterprise. His father provided him with a villa in Shadbagh, a quiet neighborhood where Iqbal lived with several young boys under his roof. Beneath the facade of a successful businessman, however, lurked a predator. This villa, once a symbol of prosperity, became a house of horrors where Iqbal's dark urges would manifest, the unraveling of a monster. In December 1999, a letter shocked Pakistan. Addressed to both the police and a leading newspaper editor, Javed Iqbal confessed to crimes that defied human comprehension. He admitted to abducting, abusing, and murdering 100 vulnerable boys, most of whom were orphans or runaways. His chilling confession detailed how he strangled his victims, dismembered their bodies, and used vats of hydrochloric acid to dissolve their remains. The remains, reduced to sludge, were emptied into a nearby river. Iqbal's letter wasn't merely a confession, it was a proclamation. He claimed that his mission was complete and that his count had reached 100. His journal entries revealed a deeply disturbed mind, twisted with rage and a perverse sense of purpose. "My count has reached 100. He was a handsome 16-year-old Bhutan boy. With the grace of God, my mission is complete. Tears roll down my cheeks. I will make sure that my mission and my message reach the world. A house of nightmares." When the police raided Iqbal's home, they stumbled into a macabre scene. Blood stained the walls and floors. Chains used to strangle the boys were neatly stored. Photographs of his victims were organized in labeled plastic bags, complete with names and ages. 2 vats of acid, still containing partially dissolved human remains, stood as silent witnesses to his atrocities. A note left by Iqbal coldly explained that the bodies had been left deliberately to ensure authorities understood the scale of his crimes. Iqbal's motives stemmed from a deep-seated grudge against society and the police. He claimed he was driven to commit these heinous acts after a personal injustice involving his arrest on sodomy charges in the 1990s. The trauma of his arrest, coupled with his mother's subsequent death, fueled a vendetta. He vowed to make 100 mothers suffer as he believed his mother had suffered. The hunt and his final days. The manhunt for Javed Iqbal became the largest in Pakistani history. As panic spread across Lahore, the city held its breath, knowing a predator was on the loose. Iqbal evaded capture for weeks before surrendering at a newspaper office. Fearing extrajudicial execution by the police, he turned himself in, claiming his life was in danger. In court, Iqbal received a sentence as harrowing as his crimes. "You will be strangled to death in front of the parents whose children you killed. Your body will then be cut into 100 pieces and put in acid, the same way you killed the children." Though the sentence echoed the horror of his deeds, Pakistan's commitment to human rights treaties meant such a punishment could not be enacted. A twisted end. On October 9th, 2001, Iqbal and one of his accomplices, Sajid Ahmed, were found dead in their prison cells. Official reports declared the deaths as suicides, stating the men had hanged themselves with bedsheets. However, autopsies revealed signs of physical abuse, raising questions about the true circumstances of their demise. Iqbal's body remained unclaimed, a final testament to his isolation and infamy.